Oops. Maybe you didn't know, but I don't get paid for this. Yeah, mostly because of copyright issues. Yay, YouTube. But you know what you can do to support me? Become a member on my YouTube channel. And when you do that, as a bonus, you get access to all my unedited music video reactions, movie reactions, and TV show reactions. That is, if I'm not too embarrassed to share them after filming them. Anyway, you'll see. Next. You know what? I did not expect new music from her this fast. I will be seeing her on July 28th, 2 days before the release. 2 or 3 days. Is it the 30th or 31st that she's releasing? Her upcoming album, which I forgot how it's called. Petals. That's what it is. I just had flowers in my brain and I was like, that's not it. So I will be seeing her live in concert. She's releasing an album literally 3 days after I see her live in concert. So I'm wondering if she's going to perform some of the songs then. But before we get there, she did release a single from this upcoming album called Hate That I Made You Love Me. I was able to like protect myself literally from all the snippets online. I heard rumors that the album is going to be very R&B from the 90s inspired, Mariah Carey-esque. I also did see that there's a bit of a like commentary on her part about her fans and the stardom element, which now makes me think that I Hate That It Made You Love Me might be about the fans. Potentially, I guess we'll discover that together. I've yeah, that's it. That's what I do know. Very excited to get into it. Without further ado, let's listen to Hate That I Made You Love Me by Ariana Grande. Okay. Whoa.
Eyes lit like the sky, turn tears into diamonds.
Oh, the vocals are Whoa. We have, wait, that's like synth pop. Whoa. Okay. Wait. Okay. It does remind me a little bit of what it collabs with The Weeknd. Tears, I think. Ooh.
Tell me why is it this way? Why you so hate to see women endure? Is it really my fault you all gave me a heart of your own? I don't really think so.
Damn. Interesting. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, it borrows from the dark elements of the Thank You Next era in terms of the energy and yeah, just the darkness of it. Like it feels like a synth track the way that um We Can't Be Friends and what's the other one I cried to when I listened to uh oh my god, I'm drawing a blank of the title. Anyway, the synth pop element that we've had from the Eternal Sunshine era, however, with a dark twist to it, a la Thank You Next. Um, and it like you said, Junior, it's a lower register. It's a bit of a calmer production altogether. Um, and it is very much a commentary. I don't know. I heard rumors that apparently it was R&B infused. So I mean, it might not be this track. It could be the other tracks on the album. We'll see if that pans out to be true. But this is very synth pop, and it's also very much a take on her own fans, like the entire way through. The one line that, or the verse that really stuck out to me, where I was like, oh, this is really a commentary on the commentary she's been getting, was warm kissed by the, hold on. You studied my crown and borrowed my body, warm kissed by the sun, then cold like the wind. Which has two different meanings, in my opinion, for example. It not only does it refer to how she, the transition that she went about, like caring too much to not caring about the comments that are made about her body. So like first like warm and kissed by the sun in the sense of like, I really take it to heart, to move on to being so disregarding the comments and not caring about them and being cold about that because it's too much and it just obviously wasn't resulting in anything productive. But also, I think that it has a double meaning because a warm kiss by the sun might have referred to the era that she was using a lot of bronzer, and then cold like the wind when she stopped doing that and she went pretty pale. Like the one time that she posted a picture at the time that she was a coach on The Voice, and she had very like Asian inspired makeup, I think, done, and like a paler skin color, and it's like that range that she was playing with in terms of skin tones. And this could be like reference to those because she got criticism for both extremes at the time, which makes a lot of sense because when she says borrowed by body, we borrowed for criticism and comments, not without necessarily her consent or knowledge. Well, eventually she ended up knowing, but like we borrow her body from her to be able to make comments about it, you know? I have to tell that people aren't liking the song. They say it's boring. Yeah, but it's boring because they had probably different expectations. If other people released a song, I don't think people would be saying that it's boring. It's boring because we want Ariana with the big vocals and the big hits. But this, I think, is an introduction to the album. It won't necessarily represent the sound we're going to get throughout the entire album. And I think that it just prepares us for topics that are going to go that are going to be a little different than just love storylines. So hold on, let me break down the lyrics a little bit more. I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing like with fire. Like she's gonna play with fire because she's dancing means of music, because she might give that criticism back to the fans and the people that have made comments about her all the time. Eyes lit like the sky, turned tears into diamonds. Got good at goodbyes, right? So she's okay. Ooh, she's okay saying goodbye to the people that have been critical of her. And like not very like either two-faced or not super supportive. of her outside of just like the music that they want to get from her. Just know I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb when you decide who you are. Right? She's gonna hold on a minute. Just know I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb, while you decide who you are. Oh, okay. So when you're deciding whether or not you're a fan, and I can see right through, obviously like shadows on the moon, and it's all bad news because a lot of people are fake. That's it. A lot of people like to pretend that they're fans until they're not. Until they get fed up with it. They say that they appreciate her stuff until it's not what they want from her. And that's the difference between somebody who's genuine and somebody who's fake. Genuine is going to accept you however you come and enjoy the music and try to understand and really put in some effort into processing what's being offered. Somebody who's fake is going to take what they want and then leave the rest because they don't care about it. They don't care about the person. They just care about what they want. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me, right? With the whole persona, the whole like commercial approach and the music that was a big hits at the time. Sorry if I made me your type. I hate that I made you love me because I barely tried, right? It was the easy stuff. It was the superficial stuff. It's like it's the style and the clothing, and it's none of the things that maybe truly mattered, but more of the superficial elements, like the looks and the pop sounding, commercial music. So anyway, there's a lot of substance to it. I've held your projections when you felt so insecure, because that's what happens often on the web, by the way. A lot of people make hate comments or just insecure themselves and projecting it onto other people because it makes them feel better to do that. Although it's a temporary fix, it's not permanent. Yeah. So, wow, this is pretty much a whole take on the toxicity of fandoms, I guess, especially from the two-faced fans. Now our fandom it's just the worst. Well, yeah, okay, maybe not the greatest, definitely. It's track number 2. Yeah, it's the beginning of the album, right? I'm sure we'll have different sounds. It's only a small taste of what's to come. She said this album was going to be a little feral, whatever that means. I think it's because she's going to be brutally honest in it. So I think she's just getting us used to this brutal honesty of like her finally replying to the things that haven't been right. It will be an album about perseverance, she said, hence the name Petal, the flowers that grow from cracks in the ground. That makes a lot of sense. I like that concept, actually. Okay, so that was Hate That I Made You Love Me. And you know what? As opposed to a lot of people that might be saying that it's boring, I don't find it boring. I find it different. But there's something about it that really just, it's setting the tone. It's setting the stage for the album. Will it be the strongest song on the album? Maybe not. But this is like slowly opening up the curtains and preparing for the big reveal, in my opinion. So something that's, especially because she didn't have to put out an album at this point in time, she can choose whatever like singles that she wants, just to share and have that open communication with her fans and just put out this message, Oops. So yeah, so that was I Hate That I Made You Love Me by Ariana Grande. So I hope that it'll be that. You know what? I should have said something, because when I was listening to Basketball, I thought of Sophie. I really should have said something. I didn't know, but that makes a lot of sense because I thought about it too. Ah, man. I didn't realize. Okay. Well, good to know. Huh. You're still here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I guess you're really, really patient. Or weird. I don't know which one I prefer. Anyway. Enjoy. Wow, I had such a great time reacting to this project. At least, I certainly hope I did. I wouldn't know. Be careful what you say in the comments. I'm known to be a little feisty over there. After all, I am an Aries. You've been warned. If I misspoke during the video, I blame that on the fact that English is not my mother tongue. I've only spoken English since I was like 7. It's not my fault if my parents chose to teach me French first. Do you think I stole this concept from Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet tour? Of course I didn't. I only sampled it, pitched it down, and filtered it to make it more my style. You know what? Careful, Ava Max. I am coming for your Sampling Queen title. Was that too much?